Can I turn to ad hoc redress schemes? Can I just ask, just put your hand up, I mean, SME's experiences of ad hoc redress schemes, either as an advisor or as a business, have you all had experience with these ad hoc redress schemes?
No.
You have, certainly, I know, yeah. Yeah. Then I'm going to address my questions to Nikki and Guy in that case. Can I just ask you what your views of these ad hoc redress schemes that the banks have put in place are, Nikki? Can I start with you?
Yeah, I think I'm not talking in my own case now because I didn't go along with the review that Lloyds were holding. We did a totally separate mediation on our case, but I'm very disappointed both with the RBS one, which is actually travesty, and I don't know who sets up these schemes, but they seem to have this idea that you can have your life ruined and then it takes 10 years to get any kind of compensation, and that compensation will be covered by 8% of what you lost in the first place or whatever you're awarded. And it almost, I always equate it when people say, oh, I've been offered £150,000 compensation. I've had my life ruined for 10 years. And I said, oh, so you've been offered 2 days of a top banker's salary for 10 years of your life. It's just not reason. I get it that if the banks were to pay out everything they have to pay to everyone who's suffered, they go bust. So I think it's fair to say that the victims also have to be reasonable, but I think that in general these schemes are set up really, really cynically and supported by the FCA, or even with the involvement of the FCA, and they need to be a lot more independent, and there needs to be people involved in these schemes.
So your personal experience is frustration in as much as it's time-consuming and not enough money for those that are successful?
Yeah. As I said, I'm talking about SME Alliance members here.
We're actually talking about SME.
Yeah.